Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Barefoot Minis. And I wanted to show you Lexington before I brushed his mane out because he looks like a fairy princess. He's got elderberry flowers in his mane and had them in his tail because look at the elderberries are in bloom. They're in bloom. I have my camera set on action mode instead of de-warp. I like de-warp because I don't like how these action cams make your horse's conformation look. Everything's, heads look giant. It doesn't represent life. But in order to get everything in view, that's what they have to sacrifice video quality, image quality a little bit. So I'm brushing out his flowers right now, his beautiful elderberry flowers that are in his mane. He's looking magical. He needs his hooves trimmed this morning, so that's what I intend to do. He's back by popular demand. You guys love Lexington, you love Romeo, and you love Jamie. And I'll have to show you more of the other horses so you can fall in love with them as well, because they're all very lovable. Lexington has L&D Scout bloodlines on his sire side, and he has Shetland on his dam side. His dam's name is Dunroven's Midnight Breeze. His sire was Fallen Ash, Scout's Irish Fable. It's my favorite bloodline. But Lexington himself tends to make large boys. So, whereas Joey has less of a known bloodline but makes tiny little girls. You scared me. Stop doing that. He's a good boy. He shouldn't scare me, but he's so loud he makes me jump. Yes, that's your boy. So I got him all dolled up for his hoof trimming debut. Don't be rude, sir. Be nice. I hope you guys are seeing this. My intention is always for you to see what I see. All right, I think he's ready for a hoof trimming. I'm gonna try to fit everything in my little tack bucket here, my grooming supply bucket, so I can sit on it. And I'll start on his near side. So get ready. I appreciate all the new subscribers. That's wonderful. It would help me out so much if I could get to the subscriber and the watch time that I need. What's going on? You pestering your dad? Hi. Lexington and I have been through a lot. Trying to think if I got him as a yearling or a 2-year-old. I think I got him as a yearling though. Most of my horses I got as yearlings. Thank you for pooping right there. That's not necessary. Lexington has very symmetrical hooves, but they are too long. After he gets trimmed, the next one that needs to be trimmed is Niobe, and after that, I would say Romeo needs another hoof trimming. It's okay. He wasn't quite prepared for that. but you have to be prepared for it. I usually, since he has such tough black hooves, I usually like to use the big nippers on him. These are nice and sharp, so. Romeo, I don't need that. Okay, I don't need to fall down, okay? Come on. You just keep going now. There you go, we got an inch off of him. That's how badly he needs trimmed. He doesn't have the footing the other ones do to wear them down. So this is after. I hope you're seeing. Here we go. See how much I took off? Impact creates strength and length. So that's why you have more on the front hooves than you have on the rears. He needs more toe than heel, but you gotta make it balanced. And guess what? I need a fresh, brand new rasp. My rasp is dull. I've heard in wrapping them in vinegar rags to sharpen them. I need to try that. I really do. It's been so wet and his frog hasn't been making contact, so it has shriveled away to nothing. I keep looking down, make sure these guys are even. You want them to grow evenly. You want them to wear evenly. It looks like I'm looking at maybe a little bit more on the inside for him. He has white socks under this, believe it or not. He needs more taken off the inside, so I'm gonna go with this hoof knife to get some more off on the inside like that. Farriers do things differently. They learn things differently based on how they were taught or farrier school or just by doing. Because I've seen them where they pare away the sole first. But I believe that's more of a fine-tuned type of thing that you do toward the end. All right, here you go. All right, I'll show you. They still need more inside taken off. Let's see. All right, that'll be it for now for that hoof. back hooves are like nothing. They wear down fast. It's very strange. A dull rasp will not make your job any easier. It's a hot one out here. More humid than hot right now. Alright, how's are done? The back one's done. I might do myself a favor and use the big nippers on him. The large horse nippers. Or I may not. That seemed to work pretty good. Are you seeing? Okay, I'm following his frog all the way to the top. And that's the center right there. And I'm going to square off that toe as much as I can. So you have to see my big arms. I've always had big arms, a small body, and big arms. And of course, all this farm work doesn't help. They're big. Again, the foot kind of shows me where to go. But you won't always get that, especially if they haven't been trimmed properly or trimmed in a very long time. Just like fingerprints, each hoof is so different. The black hooves tend to be the toughest. He's nuzzling me. What a good boy. He's grown up a lot. He was a stinker for a lot of years. But boy, has he turned into a sweet old boy. Yes, he has. He's turned into such a good boy. Should see the lip. It's epic. All right, one more hoof to go. I hope I get this. His back hooves are in much, much better shape than the front ones. I find that is true. Horses put 3/4 of their weight on the front hooves. Again, impact and pressure make things stronger. On this hoof, I'm gonna just start at the heel. He's got a lot of heel that has to go. Again though, these back hooves almost need nothing. It's really bizarre. Only 1/4 of the weight on the back, and they rest the feet. Just barely needs anything done on them. It's the front hooves that were just wild. Just wild. All right, all I have left to do is hoof knife. I saw the fawn this morning. I must not have scared it that bad because it's still living in the pasture. Hello, Victory, sir. So that's it. Lexington's finally gotten his hooves trimmed. Yes, sir, you beautiful boy. Come here, buddy. He's looking at me like, oh, okay. That's nice. Mares, cookies. Let's look at you from this angle. Hello, Lexington. Put yours up. There you are. Well, thank you for watching. If this content is interesting to you, please subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Jesus loves you.